Hey guys, welcome to this video. My name is John Watts. I'm a consumer protection lawyer. And a question that we're asked a good bit is, okay, so I've been sued by a debt collector. So Midland Funding, Portfolio Recovery, LVNV, those types of guys. I've answered my lawsuit, which is fantastic. Most people don't do that, but you answered your lawsuit. Now the question is, what in the world should my credit reports show about Midland or Portfolio or LVNV or whoever the debt buyer is that sued you? Well, there's a couple things to think about. You'll have the debt buyer and then you'll have the original creditor. So let's actually start with the original creditor. So let's say that that is Chase Bank. Well, if they have supposedly sold that to Midland or Portfolio or LVNV or some other debt buyer, then Chase has to show a zero balance as far as the current balance goes. And it should have in the comments something like sold or transferred to another lender. Okay, and that lets everybody know, okay, they used to have an account on you, but now they don't have an account anymore. Okay, and that's why the balance is zero, because otherwise, if they had a $5,000 balance and then Midland Funding had a $5,000 balance, it looks like you owe 10 grand, which is not true. So that's the first thing to look at is the original creditor still on there? And if they are on your reports, do they show a zero balance? And by the way, pull your credit reports for free at annualcreditreport.com. Annualcreditreport.com. Now, let's turn our attention to the debt buyer. How should the debt buyer be showing up on your credit report? Well, you want to look and compare what they're saying on your credit report with what they're saying in the lawsuit. Are they the same? Are they different? You know, did they sue you for this much, but the credit report shows this much, or is it down here? And it may be $1 off, it may be $1,000 off. And it's worth looking at because that may give you some arguments in court that this collection account that they're suing you on, they're not doing it accurately, or they're not credit reporting accurately, which can be a violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act and the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Now, the other thing is once you file your answer, then the next time that debt buyer updates your report. So let's say they start reporting in May, in July you're sued, in November you answer. Well, then in December, when they update the report, are they showing it as disputed? Because if you filed an answer, a response to a lawsuit, unless you just admit everything and say, I totally admit this, please enter a judgment against me for the full amount. If you did not do that, and I'm assuming if you did something like that, you wouldn't be watching this video. If you did that, assuming that you answered it without just admitting everything, and we talk in other videos about why, I don't think that's a good idea to admit that these debt buyers, that you really owe them this money because they have to prove they own the debt. And I've been doing this for many, many years, and I've not seen them do that. So what should your credit report show? Well, it should show consumer disputes or disputed by consumer disputes this account, something like that in the comments. And so if they don't do that, so you file your answer and then they update your credit report and they do not mark it as disputed, then that can be a violation of the FDCPA. And that's section 1692, and then E, which is for deceptive conduct, and then it's subcategory 8 or subsection 8, which says they cannot do any false credit reporting, including failure to mark an account as disputed when it's disputed. Wait, if you filed an answer, that's a pleading in court that says, I disagree with this, I dispute this. That's like the ultimate dispute, okay? So they have no excuse not to do that. And then, we have other videos about what happens after you are successful in your case, but just the moment you file your answer, just start pulling the credit reports. You can pull them once a week through April 2021 at annualcreditreport.com. And you just see, okay, here's my answer. They updated it. Did they show it as being disputed? So I hope that that's helpful to you. And I appreciate you watching this video. Feel free to subscribe or share it with somebody that you think would get some value out of this. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Okay, bye-bye.